This is the Jazz Angels, Ben Webster and Associate Band with some special guest artists. That's kind of what we do at Jazz Angels. We just make it all work. So anyway, we're gonna kick off our set with a tune by Red Holloway. He's a great saxophonist, called "Hitting the Road Again." That's probably what was going on in his day of playing music, where you just pretty much came home for a week or so and then you just hit the road again. So here's this great little what we call a greasy shuffle blues, "Hitting the Road Again." How about that, folks? Yeah, a little hitting the road again. Let's see. That featured, what a band. We kind of have an all-star band here. Not to brag, but these guys are really good, and we didn't have another bass player, so they got stuck with me. Anyway, we have Leo Villegas over there on trumpet. How about a hand for Leo? That's right. He's the best trumpeter in the band. And then on alto sax directly in front of me, how about a hand for Amber Alpuzan?
Yeah.
Making her first appearance with the Jazz Angels. We have a great set for you. And behind me over here on drums, home from college and available to sit in with us today, Jazz Angels alumni veteran. How about a hand for Andrew Reed, folks? So glad to have Andrew back with the band, and it was really cool seeing Chase and Ethan earlier today too. It's like, oh man, it's old home week here. Anyway, we'll introduce a few more of the musicians as we go navigate our way through the set. This next tune was a request by the trumpet section. We were saying, hey, what songs would you like to play? And Leo said, hey, why don't we do Blue Bossa? And we said, what we say most of the time is, okay, we'll work it out. So yeah, we hope you enjoy our version.
1, 2, 3, 4.
featured and directed by, how about that, Mr. Emerson Paxson. How about a hand for Emerson? On alto saxophone, and directed. Kind of took a little heat off Albert over there. So we have a couple more tunes, and then we have a couple of fun surprises, some announcements. They're going to open up the facility for a little tour of that if you want to do that, and we'll be around we're setting up for some more of the musicians to come. And if you want to, talk to us, we're very approachable, as you can probably tell. We're a fun group of people. So just real quick, about, I'm going to say it was a little over 19 years ago. I'm playing at this church, and I'm talking with my friend there, and we're talking about our old, back in the day when we were kids and all this kind of stuff. And then that's kind of where the idea for this organization came about. It's like, wow, maybe we could start something like that. And so we did, and we've come up with a pretty good estimate that we've probably had 4,000 people in our program, young people, over those last 19 years and 1 month or whatever. So that's pretty neat, and it takes a lot. Albert's helped with many of the most of the arrangements for that and a lot of the teaching. But behind the scenes, we needed a lot of people. I needed to learn about how to, as a bass player who just knows how to play bass, how to run a nonprofit, things like that. And so luckily I was playing this gig with this guy who's a piano player, and he figured out everything we need to do. And folks, and he's here today playing with us. How about a hand for Mark Barnes on piano, co-founder of Jazz Angels. He came to my house the very first day. I said, we're gonna have a little rehearsal. And he came up from Orange County with like a boatload of equipment. Well, you're gonna need a good keyboard, you're gonna need a good PA, you're gonna need all this stuff. So anyway, he's helped us out, and now you're getting to hear one of my best friends and great pianist too. And we're gonna do this tune. It's kind of, I guess, reminiscent about what's happening today, right now. It's called Blue Skies.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's what that song's about. Let's see, that featured on tenor saxophone. How about a hand for Noah Trehulov? You were around earlier today, you heard him play bass? Well, folks, speaking of which, if you'll just join me and the band in a big round of applause, thanking Paul Levitt for coming and running sound for us today. You know, Paul brought all this gear and did it all and helps us out so much, so we could do what we do best. So thank you so much, Paul. That's Paul Levitt for all your audio needs. And even if it's raining, that's right. Okay, so we got, let's see, did I introduce everyone in the band? Did I forget anybody? So anyway, folks, one of the other extremely important people in the development of Jazz Angels and the coolness of it, how about a hand for Albert Alva, co-directing and arranging and everything else. And he didn't want to wear a hat because he said it would ruin his hair. And then he asked me like how long it took me to do my hair today, and I said I'll wear the hat. That's okay. Yeah, just a second. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna do this tune kind of more on the Latin side of things, and then we have they're opening up the facility. If you want to take a tour of the Rancho, and there's some docents there that can provide you with information of that. We have a couple things going on up here on the stage that we want to invite you to be part of also. But anyway, we're going to close off our set with this tune called Brazil. I think it's going to feature everybody in the band. So here's what they go. Here's how they say it. Stand back and take a deep breath. that, folks? How about that? Thank you so much on behalf of the Jazz Angels, Ben Webster and Associates. We had Amber and Emerson and Noah and Leo. And a big hand for Mark Barnes, co-founder. Also, Andrew Reed coming in from Azusa, way out there to sit in with the band today. Thank you so much, Andrew. And yeah, that's right. If you remember Andrew from back in the old days, you know, we made him famous. So remember us. Get his autograph now because you won't be able to do that later. And we have a few other Jazz Angels celebrities in the house. Maybe we'll bring up and talk to you in a bit. So I think now, anyway, if it's not open now, I think the Rancho is open for some tours. So we want to invite you, if you haven't toured the Rancho, just check it out. It doesn't take very long. There's a lot of docents there to give you the history of the building. This is like a little slice of heaven. When you come up here, you forget that you're kind of in the city of Long Beach with all the workings and everything. This is like a nice little peaceful spot, you know, till the planes fly. But it's still a peaceful spot. And we're glad to be partnering with Allison and Mallory and everyone at the Rancho for having us here today. And then we'll be doing it. We have a couple things here happening on stage too. We're going to have a word from our president, Mr. Rob Feldman, and then we have someone from Altrusa Organ Foundation here to give a little talk too. And then we're also very approachable if you want to talk to us. And then we have the info tables right over there too by the entrance to the Rancho. So thanks so much, folks. We will be back in just a little bit.